Hello, I'm Mrs. Marshall. I teach government here at Lathrop High School, and today is Election Day, and I am here to encourage you, if you are 18 or over and registered to vote, that you would get out and cast your ballot. Voting is the most basic way that we Americans can participate in shaping public policy. If you want to say in the way that our government makes decisions and how they decide to use resources to benefit us as a people, then you need to vote. By voting, you are showing support not just for the candidate who might fill that office, but also for the ideas that that candidate promotes. And even if the candidate that you vote for doesn't win, you are still showing your support and showing that there is support out there for those ideas. And the person who does win that office can't afford to ignore if hundreds and maybe even thousands of other voters showed support for those ideas. They're going to have to take that into account, and so your voice can still be heard and you can still have some influence in the way that government works. We have a number of very important decisions on the ballot today. We will be voting for president. We're also voting for our U.S. Senator to represent the state of Alaska in Washington. We will be voting for our U.S. representative. We also have a number of state offices. All of the members of the state of Alaska House of Representatives are up for election, and half of our senators will also be voted on. In addition to that, we have 2 ballot measures to vote for. Ballot measures are a way that we as voters actually take part in the legislative process. We get to weigh in and say what we think about proposed laws before they become laws. And so we have some influence in that. So it's very important for everyone to get out and vote and participate. This is the only way that democracy really can work. If you don't know for sure where you should go to vote, you can call the local elections office at 451-2835, or you can go online at elections.alaska.gov and enter the information that you have. It'll be based on where you live, and it will tell you where you vote. The polls are open from 7 a.m. this morning until 8 p.m. tonight. And so if you have not yet taken advantage of early voting or voting by mail, I do encourage you to get out and vote, cast your ballot, and participate in our election.
Good morning, Malamutes. It's Miss Weaver. And to follow up with Mrs. Marshall's video on why it's important to vote, I just wanted to put in a quick reminder that after elections are over, your neighbors will still be your neighbors. Your classmates will still be your classmates, and your teachers will still be your teachers. We'll still be a community that helps each other, learns together, pumps gas next to each other, shops together, supports each other, and works together. I read this post that said, vote for whomever you choose to vote for this November. But remember, we the people shape our community. At the end of the day, we're the ones who choose to be decent, kind, caring, and compassionate human beings. I'd also like to give a huge shout out to Mrs. Marshall. Mrs. Marshall, you were my teacher in spring of 2012, which introduced me into my first year of being able to vote in elections. And you not only taught me and my classmates how to be responsible voters, be educated voters, but you also taught us how to be respectful ones. And I just wanted to remind you that what you're doing, the lessons that you're teaching, go far beyond the textbook. And we all really appreciate the work that you're doing here at Lathrop. So thank you.
Hi Lathrop, I just wanted to remind you all that today, Tuesday, November 3rd, is Election Day. I'm encouraging everyone who's eligible to get out there and vote. It takes a minimal amount of time and effort, and there's a plethora of resources online that allow you to research the candidates and ballot measures and find out where your polling place is. Voting is your chance to make your voice heard for the next few years, and as young adults, it's important that we do this. Thank you so much, and get out there and vote.
Hey Lathrop, it's Election Day! You may be wondering why voting is so important. Well, I'm here to give you a cliche answer. Voting is your civic duty. This duty can mean a lot of different things to different people, but it all comes down to this. Your vote really does matter. So let your voice be heard and vote in today's election. Have a great day, Malamutes!
Italiano, hey, hey, mambo. Mambo Italiano, go, go, go. You mixed up a Siciliano. All you Calabrese do the mambo like a crazy with a hey, mambo. Don't wanna tarantella, hey, hey, mambo. No more mozzarella, hey, mambo. Mambo Italiano, try an angelada with the fishy bacala and then hey, Goomba. I love how you dance the rumba, but take some advice.